Hey everybody, welcome back to more Early Mutations. I'm Hunter Fire, and we are taking care of week 126, Endless Infection on Void Launch. We are doing Black Death, Alien Incubation, and Walking Infested. I'm a Karax. I don't know if you can tell by the top bar or the things you can see here. And my partner is Tukov. So, there's not going to be a ton I have to do here. I honestly think my partner, and he's like level 996 mastery points, so there's going to be very little I have to do here. I'm just going to find little niche things that I can do to help my partner and myself deal with this. So anyways, let's go ahead and clear out my rocks, get over 20 blasts, and get my expo. Like I said, there's not a lot I'm going to have to do. I'm actually going to put my pylon down here so I can hit both those rocks with the same cannon. Put my forge down here. But you are going bunkers, right? Honestly, like I said, not a lot that I have to worry about here. What I'm going to do now is start working on getting some of these gases up. I don't want to lose, or I don't want to pull anything extra off my minerals there until I get full saturation. Well, not full, but 14 at least, because I want to make sure at least I'm getting maybe not the most optimal, but the most efficient mining possible. Okay, let's go and get that. Both of those. I'm not in a super huge rush to get any sort of gas income. I just want the Spirit of Adun upgrade started relatively soon. So go ahead and make sure everything's rallied to the right spots. Go ahead and make an extra. I really don't need it, but I'll put it there. Again, I don't really need a lot of stuff happening right now. But as soon as I get to 100. Almost ready to start building other things, but I still have some time. What I'm going to do is pull 4 over here, just so again that I'm keeping things relatively even. And I'd rather have good saturation than anything else. Go and get that. Forward with his bunkers. Now again, he doesn't want to go too far forward because his bunkers count as buildings while they're burrowed. And while they're not burrowed, they count as units and they can be infested. We want to be very careful about not losing buildings, because we can avoid that pretty easily. I'm going to go and pull one of you guys and bring him forward about defenses. Tag probe. Now that I can, I'm going to build my cyber core, which should be able to be built, yeah, right now. Upgrade complete. I don't want him to lose that SCV. Like I said, I didn't want him to lose that SCV. Very important he didn't lose that. Just helps him out a lot. Almost ready, then we're going to go ahead and get our cyber core upgrade to get the warping ability, and we're going to get our Twilight Council as well. Put that there, grab this guy.
Our allies are under attack.
That down there.
Multiple shuttle launches bearing for the central warp
Right
conduit.
there, so I'm gonna go ahead and chrono this and this, because I don't really need the chronos at the moment.
Our allies are under attack.
Boost.
Research complete.
Finish that. I think he's good.
Complete.
Well, I'm just gonna do it.
I am activating Chrono Boost now. That should greatly increase the output of our structures. Ding! Research complete.
Okay, let's get some more upgrades. Try to finish up the rest of that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get a robo facility, but something I really don't need.
The Alexander
Alright,
flies again.
The shuttles have been destroyed.
Confirmed.
Oh, he double used. Okay. A little extra kills, but that's okay.
Amon has taken an interest in some nearby
Just gonna
Zelnaga shrines.
Turn this
Our
guy
researchers will
into that,
investigate,
and let's
but
get a
they
couple
will
more of
need to be
these
guarded.
set up, and then hopefully he'll be able to
research
clear
vessel is
out
ready. We're moving out now.
the enemy fortifications. That's allowing us to hopefully
Clever. Deploy our
get a bunch of stuff actually on top of the
Infestation does have its strengths.
warp gates. Warp gates. They're called warp gates. Go ahead and make this so I get the rest of my Spirit of Adun stuff finished. Go ahead and get those in the meantime.
We're detecting your main objective. A
Got
wave of
that we're
shuttles
searching,
inbound
so
on an active conduit.
there.
And it is moving quite rapidly.
Keep all of his stuff fully engaged. But like I said, a lot of what I'm going to be doing here is going to be completely unnecessary, especially if he keeps all this stuff forward. But I'm just going to go ahead and take this opportunity to put a probe over here and a probe over here. And just make sure that we do have everything we need started.
Enemy forces are
Make a
moving
few
toward our
extra.
base.
And
Upgrade complete.
turn on continuing to get Spear of Doom stuff, because that is the most important thing I can get. An SCV. Oh yeah, there it is. Or a probe, sorry.
Our allies are under attack. Our allies' base is under fire. Our allies' base is under fire.
We've gathered the data we need. Thank you for the escort, commanders.
The objective stands, and our enemies fall.
Shield upgrades.
It appears the enemy is advancing. Prepare to meet them in combat.
A wave of shuttles has been shot down.
It reminds me of duck hunting back on Earth.
Make sure that I got everything I need. Let's get that. That'll be helpful. Let's get that. And I think we're good. So let's chrono.
Chrono boost activated. Our structures should research and create units much more quickly now.
I call this
like that
the
research is done.
Apocalypse. Seed in action.
That's fine there. He's good on
Our
that.
allies are under attack. Upgrade complete.
Like I said, I'm playing an extremely supportive role here, and that's really about it. Like, I just don't feel like there's a lot else to be done here on my side.
Our allies' base is under fire. Our allies are under
I
attack.
queued with randoms, so I didn't really know who I was gonna get. So this worked out exactly as well as it really could have, in all honesty.
Another warp conduit has been activated. A wave of shuttles is headed toward it.
Couple shield batteries, but like we're very close to finishing up everything else. I actually have to be a little bit more on top of using my Spear of Dune, because like I said, at this point we actually have a lot of things going for us. Put them on rally, or sorry, patrol.
Our allies are under attack.
Gonna start moving into there, which is gonna be nice. Maybe we can start putting stuff on top. Are we
Upgrade
not
complete.
upgrading anything? Looks like he's not upgrading anything. Kind of odd.
The enemy has mobilized. We should move to intercept.
the moment.
Our allies are under attack.
Go ahead and finish fortifying the rest of this, but honestly, we shouldn't really need too much more.
Our allies are under attack.
Had to make sure that my duders actually took out the shuttles. Although we should be more than fine. It's kind of important we actually do finish up the shuttles. Now,
Let's make this one count.
one here. Bad spot.
Our allies are under attack.
Do not be alarmed. This is only temporary.
Should be clearing up the rest of that. Go and move over here, help him out clearing that.
They appear to be launching more shuttles toward the warp
I
conduit.
guess we'll go over here. Like this. I'm almost at max when it comes to Spear of Endued Energy, so I actually really got to use some before I chrono boost anything. Because I'm going to be gaining some extra.
Activating chrono boost now. That should greatly increase the output of our structures.
I believe the enemy wishes to test our defenses.
That's everything there. Let's get this guy building there, and then we have patrol. And this guy here. I could have sworn I moved a probe over here, but I don't see him. He must have died.
Our allies' base is under fire.
I have been
Our allies
working
are
on
under
something
attack. Our allies are under attack.
Scan complete. Thank you for your help. They would have been lost without you.
I am glad to hear it. I was worried for a moment there.
You have prevented the shuttle's escape.
Yep.
Well done, warriors. Well done indeed.
A bunch of cannons there. I could have sworn I had a second one of these guys. It must be that my partner's taking up a decent amount of my keels.
Our allies are under attack.
double the infestation, double the power, yes?
I hate it when I do
Another
that.
wave of shuttles is headed for a warp conduit.
It is attempting to escape. We must intercept it. Our allies
I need
are
to make
under
sure we
attack.
have a observer over here, as well as an observer here.
Our allies' base is under fire.
But he's going to be able to kill most of this. He just doesn't have any detection in certain areas. That shouldn't be too much of an issue.
The enemy has taken an interest in our base.
Attack. Our allies' base is under fire. Our base is under attack.
Guy
Our
there.
allies are under attack.
I don't want to spam a bunch of
Vessel ready.
attacks because
Let's
there's really
get
no
a team
point.
to that shrine. Shuttles eliminated, commanders.
The objective has been halted.
I'm going to put one of them here because he keeps getting these little things happening to his forces, and I don't want that to continue to happen. Alright, let's get my last shield upgrade.
Our allies are under attack.
I command
Here?
the Alexander.
That should be more than enough to hold all of
Our
this.
allies are under attack. Our allies are under attack. Our
A
allies'
warp
base
conduit is powering up, and a wave of shuttles is bearing toward it.
We will not allow it to escape.
under fire.
Plan was to get over there, but I don't think that's going to happen at the moment.
Our allies are under attack.
Scans confirm the shuttle's destruction.
They
Place
picked
one of
the
you over
wrong
there.
fight.
Here. I think I have another probe somewhere. From here.
We share this structure for a time, yes? I believe the enemy wishes to test our defenses.
And I've been hovering around 200, 240 for a while.
I am proud of.
Our allies are under attack. Upgrade complete.
And there's a reason why I put all the shield batteries in front.
After our probes.
And that's to guarantee less opportunities for the enemies to actually get into.
Under attack.
Okay.
Our scans are finished. Science owes you a great debt, Commanders.
Such an amateur strategy. I expected better from our enemies.
Can't get in there yet. Trying, but there's not enough. There's not enough things going on yet. We're close. We're close.
Our allies' base is under fire. Our allies are under attack. They're going after our probes. Our base
Clear out
is under
that.
attack. It's under fire.
Alright, let's just drop this here. Get some work done.
Our allies are under attack. Whoa, hey, quit attacking! Our allies' base is under fire. Our allies' base.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get over there. That's okay. Not the worst thing.
Hurry, Commanders. We must stop the shuttles.
I want to make sure I save up to 50 energy, so I don't want to spam any more of these. Maybe 2 more, but want to be able to get. There it is. Yes, taken care of.
Our foe is making their move. We must be ready.
Yeah, this is really where a lot of the AoE really helps a ton. They totally allowed him to do this. Again, not necessary in any way. We're fine. We have a lot of stuff back at home dealing with a ton of this stuff, so I'll make sure that I use my monoliths to actually take out the ships. Here. Again, take out the shuttles. And all things considered, I think we're going to have, a relatively even kill count. Again, I would have liked to have been able to build something over here, but not absolutely necessary. Again, bare minimum, all you really need to do is hold the warp gates. I think that's what they're called. Because that's all that you really need. You don't need to go for bonus. You don't need all those things. It's really, you get most of your experience from just beating the objective on a brutal difficulty. So that should be at least 1 level. He ended up being a little closer in. Again, I thought it would be a little more even because of all the Spirit of Doom damage I was doing, but when you have bunkers in the foreground, you're going to do a lot of kills that way. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'm Hunter AFI. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. I do hope you enjoyed.